Anything?
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Ethan.
Hi, I'm Adam.
I'm Zaid.
Ready?
This is our final project. Here we go.
All right, so our first feature is battery packs and charging stations. We added a battery to each drone. Batteries charge at a fixed rate, and there are charging stations located around the map. Drones will return to the charging station when they're under 20%, and there's at most one drone a station at a time.
Yeah, and kind of the real life application of this would be like realistically, drones can't just fly forever, so they're gonna have to stop and charge somewhere. They're gonna have a certain battery capacity that they're gonna have to recharge at some point. So this is a problem that would have to be faced in real life application. Um, the decorator pattern was used to extend the functionality of drones. So we just added like a um, battery pack decorator, and then the factory pattern was used for the charging stations. And then here's some images of what the charging station looks like. That's one like in the mall. And there's like the battery levels of all the drones that are in the simulation.
Okay, so we also made a data dashboard. With this, we wanted to collect statistics from the drone to give us a better idea of how the drone is doing. And we wanted to see what drones are getting to their locations faster, or if their batteries are depleting too fast. This data can definitely be helpful in real life, in the case that like if a drone is having a malfunction with its battery, then we could easily detect this and see if we need to like buy a new battery for the drone and replace the old one.
And
Uh,
go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and with the design of this feature, it's fairly extendable, where most of the just entities in the simulation model can be designed so that they can send messages to the database that can be, further just analyzed later for various things like, like just quantities of package that's delivered and speed or distance traveled to gauge efficiency. Um, yeah, so I guess we have just the demo for you here, which I will pull up and
I'll stop sharing.
right now. Uh, share my screen. So, um, just we're just inside the repo right now, and just make our project. Okay. And you can run it with this or make run, just depending on, as long as you have your port access set up. So I go to, sorry, here and refresh this. We have this loaded up. Okay. So um, we have views on the multiple charging stations we've added around the map. And you can see up here that we have at least our first drone with its decrementing battery life. As we add drones, they pop in at a 60% battery life and decrease from there. Okay, so if we look at first drone, let's schedule a trip, and they will start going on their trips like normal. And we'll calculate, or the drones will calculate if they are too far away to complete a trip, and will, instead of going on the trip, they'll go and charge beforehand. Aside from that, on the bottom right, I have some of the data that's being added to our database being projected here. Aside from that, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Not on my end.
Okay. So if when you click on stop simulation, this will produce a text file in our like the base level of our repo, just called simstats, which is just a text file with the JSON um, the JSON style data in here. This at this stage just has just the notification, essentially the messages that were sent into it, but could also just be extended to have a few more what do you call it, separate the data categories so that they can be just like further analyzed, create like averages and medians, things like that. But yeah, so as it currently stands, each time the simulation is ran and then stopped, the stats sheet should be will be um, written over. But yeah, for further use, we could allow it to just keep adding more or create an additional file for every time that the program is run. All right. I think that's about it.
You're watching our presentation.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. How do we stop the recording?